Alright mud lovers, yes we're mudlarking again, and that means looking for anything old and or interesting on the foreshore of the River Thames when the tide goes out. Got my mate Stu with me turning up later, and together, let's get some luck in the muck.
Mudlarks, sight-hand flicks, history.
Let's see what we can find.
Mysteries, there's no end. Sapphires.
Nice sound, wasn't it?
But you are a mud lover.
I'm a mud lover, I love all this stuff. Well, first find of the day is this thing. Just looks like a little pin or something, doesn't it? But in fact, it's actually a lace chape or an aglet. If you look really closely, you can see there where it's been folded round and would have been on the end of a piece of lace to stop it from fraying. Now these date back to Tudor times, and I'll show you a picture of how it was worn. Pretty cool find, to be fair. Sometimes these are much more decorated, and if they've been in the mud a long time they come out looking gold, but in fact most of these are like a brass alloy. So imagine the person this hung off, maybe up to 500 years ago. Pretty mad stuff. Well, first find is just potentially a little knife blade. I'll just tap the rust off gently and see if it's worth taking. There we go. Probably 18th century knife blade there. I've just seen this buried in the mud. It's a little dish or something. Jacobs. There's a trademark and a little guy carrying a barrel. Well, here's Stu. He decided to turn up then. No, he's been here a while. He's been here a while. I'm making out he's late, but he's not really.
I was here before you.
I know. I'm only winding you up. Just found a Jacobs plate thing. Look, I don't know what it is. What's Jacobs?
Crackers.
Yeah. But there's a little guy there with holding a beer barrel or something. Look there, trademark.
It looks like an ashtray, doesn't it?
Yeah, see, it's got gilding on the edge. Little mark underneath. I don't know. I'll find out what that is and let you know. So I'm in a good nail spot here. As you can see, there's a plethora of different types of copper or brass nails. I'll pick a few of these up, I think, because sometimes there's a little coin or something in between them. So have a little look. It's pretty mad, look. It's a massive bull's horn. Size of that beast. Massive Highland cow or something. Pretty cool. So I've just had this up, I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but it's a little cap. And I've got a feeling with that little hole there, I reckon it might be a little pin box. Let's see if we can see the writing on it. Something Coventry there. Don't know, I'll have to give that a bit of research and find out what that is. Could be a pin box lid. like it might rain. Well, it's raining.
It's getting wet.
We're getting wet. But we're hardcore. We don't care. Fines won't escape. Mud lovers. Right, Stu's gonna play Spot the Fine with everyone.
Can't find it yourself.
It's a pipe.
Let's go. Take it there. No.
Oh, is it breaking?
Unfortunately.
Oh, to be fair, I thought the bowl was smashed, but still alright. Got to make his mark. You putting it back.
No, nothing on it, I don't think.
Still pretty cool, 1750s. Still nice. People will give their left tooth for that.
In the bag.
In the bag. I think the chances of finding something today are remote. Here we go, another pipe. Same age. We have a pipe.
No, we don't. It's gone.
Watch your detector as well. There we go. God, did that go? Oh, there it is. Oh, almost. There we go. Look at that bad boy. They're getting longer. As the day goes longer. Right, Stu's got one of his own now. Oh, it's feeling firm. Stu, if you get a long one.
You're going to throw me in the water. Oh, there's the stem.
Oh, that'll be pullable now. I can just see it moving a bit. Nice. There you go, we've got a matching pair now, I reckon. Brilliant. So this is a bit of a pipe bonanza at the moment, which is pretty cool. There's one here. Can it be long? Will it be complete? Actually, it feels not bad. Ah, look. There we go. Slightly shorter than the last one. Still nice nonetheless. Go. On we tread. Pipage. It's a bit smaller than the last one, I think, as in pipe bowl size. All saying that, it's a little bit bigger. Feels nice and sturdy. Ooh, it's going that direction this time.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Nice one. Pipe number 3, I think, or 4. Need a pipe tally. In the shoe. A bit of a shoot there, look. I'm going to take that, but it's just in there, another leather work. Right, I'll get this one before the tide comes in. So there we go, look. Nice pipe. I think it's just a bowl, so I don't need. It's alright, it's only that boat that's going past. Steve's got his eye in it, he's found one, another one. It's loose. Yeah, that's a nice size. Sweet. Yeah, all the same age. 1750s. Hey. So this is a decorated pipe, hopefully it'll be in one piece. That's a nice one. Nice fluted design there. Victorian, no doubt. Oh, cool. Look at that. Nice one. Little onion bottle there. Lovely. 18th century. Maybe slightly earlier. Wish it was whole though. One day I'll find a whole one. Look, no work required there, Stu.
Apart from bending over.
This one's still got the cork in it, I think. The tide's coming in, so I better go and grab it before the tide comes in. This is a slightly later one. This is a 1840s wine bottle. Pretty neat though. Still got the cork in. So this is a bottle, looks like to me. However, it is broken. And invariably there'll be lots of broken bottles on the foreshore. Because they've all been stepped on or broken, etc. This is quite an early one. It's what we call a wonky donkey because they're free blown, hand blown, and they're so crude in their nature. Anyway, this one is sadly broken. However, check out this this find I made a few months ago. I found one that was complete. Check it out. And here we have a beautiful early free blown bottle. Look at the iridescence on that. It shows really well up at night. Isn't that fantastic? Really happy with that. That is the base of a big mallet bottle. Look at that kick up. Isn't that lovely? It's like a little hat. But one day there will be a full one here with my name on it. Unusual bit of it was like this was completely covered. I just literally pulled it over. Get your daily share. I wasn't going to take it, but I've got to take it because it's plastic. Maybe it'll just fall apart when I get it home, but unusual. You can find anything down here, even the kitchen sink. Well, I've got a coin. Let's take a look. There it is. Feels thin. We like thin. Thin means old. It'd also be nice to have a bit of a detail on it, but it looks pretty worn. Although, saying that, I think I see a bust. Oh, look at that. Is that something on there? Can't quite see it. I think it's a George farthing. Oh, I recognise the bottom of that collar or shoulder. Yeah, I'd say it's George farthing. Oh, I can just see it now. I think that'll clean up a little bit, so stick around later for the clean up and see how that turns out. Hopefully Britannia will be on that side. Gets in around 1750, 1780. Yeah, cool find. So that was a genuine Georgian coin. Let me tell you about a funny story that happened to me a few weeks ago regarding another Georgian coin. I was asked by the Times to do an interview for their paper. Now, you may have seen the article on my community posts if you're subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. You get to see all sorts of stuff as and when it happens, including this article. So I met the reporter on the foreshore and we started doing some mudlarking. I was showing her how to do it, and lo and behold, she pointed out right beside me a Georgian coin. It was amazing. It was the first time she'd ever gone down there, and she was already, really good at it. It's quite funny. So anyway, this coin turned out to be a really unusual evasion token you can see here. As opposed to a normal Georgian coin, which would have had the words George Rex 3 or Britannia on the other side, this one has got the inscription Claudius Romanus, which has never been a standard issue coin. So I immediately knew that it was an evasion token. Now, an evasion token is far more interesting than a regular coin. The thing is, with evasion tokens, they were a supposed counterfeit of half pennies at the time. However, the legend around the top was changed. There were subtle differences because, in doing so, the person who was trying to counterfeit the coin would evade capture, i.e. being an evasion token. It's an amazing piece of history, really, because they've got these unusual little sayings that they've used around the legend. Sometimes instead of saying Britannia, it would say things like Britannia rules, and instead of George Rex 3, which it should do, it says other things such as George rules, George reigns, or George Sussex. And also on the other side, where it should say Britannia, it would say something like Britain's Happy Isles, or Bonny Girls, or Battersea. Sometimes it would even say the word hilarious written around it. There are probably even some unrecorded ones out there. Maybe this is one of them. Anyway, the reporter let me have it, and in return I gave her a blacking jar that I found on the day as well. Unfortunately, none of this made the article, but still, we had a great day and she learnt quite a lot. Oh, look who's just showed up. Pop is here. Where's your stick, Pops? Where is it? Where is it? Come on in. Good girl. Ready?
That's nice. Is that decorated or is it just...
Yeah, it's decorated. Oh look, it's something on the top of it as well.
Yeah, I see that.
That looks like it's either a watch surround, like a...
Yeah, watch surround, pocket watch, yeah.
Yeah, or something else, don't know.
Watch surround, that's what you put your chain onto on the top. Look, there's a little flip up chain on the top.
Cool.
If the man had the chain on it, it wouldn't have lost it in the first place.
Part of a watch, yeah. Where's the rest of it though? Where's the glass and the face?
Get digging.
I think I'd probably come away from it at some point.
Yeah. Good find,
There's a little bit of silver gilding on it. I think it would have been silver gilt at some point. Nice find. And I've just found what looks like the rest of the watch, or another part of it. It's pretty cool. Don't know if I'll find any more, but that definitely went inside it. Hey, might be a maker's mark on this somewhere. Well, there is. There we go, look. Swiss made. So, not that old, but still a good watch if it's a Swiss movement, as I understand it. Another clay pipe. Quite well. Oh, that's a nice one. I reckon that probably wins. Me and Stu are going to go and compare our pipes later. Well, I haven't had much luck with the detectors today. Never mind, maybe next time. I found a little button though, but this is the extent of how good this detecting session's been. Little button there. Not even anything on it. Oh well, some win, some you win, some you don't. Look at this, Stu. What I found. What does that look like? Left a bit.
Left a bit.
He's staring me in the face. No, I can't see it.
How about this padlock right there?
Oh, that!
Yeah, lovely barge padlock. Can't believe you didn't see that.
Lump of rubbish.
Well, to the untrained eye,
Yeah.
here's a lump of rubbish.
That's me.
But to a arrogant, seasoned mudlarker,
Professional.
that right there is a beautiful barge padlock. I don't know why I'm treating it like it's a relic, but still, it's a beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, so this is a Victorian barge padlock, and I've had a few of these up, and sometimes there's a maker's mark on there. So yeah, my find of the day. Just getting a bit depressed with the detector not finding very much apart from musket balls, but without a lovely padlock. Hee-hee. That's a nice button. It's got something on there that I can't quite see right now, but stick around for the clean up and I'll show you what's on that. It's like a little monogram. There we go. So now it's the bit you're looking forward to. We need to find out who's got the longest one.
Me?
You reckon? Right, let's compare our pipes. See who's got the longest pipe. No, I didn't mean that pipe, Stu.
Well, that foreshore's cold.
Right, now it's the bit you've all been waiting for. We need to find out who's got the longest one. The longest pipe, I should say. So let's have a look. The line has been drawn. Si against Stu. And there is all the fines. So I think my longest one is that one. Oh look, we can do it like, there we go. Stu's longest one.
You're a winner by a mile.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Winner by a pipe bowl.
There we go. Excellent. That's quite a nice one actually. It's got a little maker's mark on it as well there. Look, a P, an M. I wonder who he was or she. MP, PM. Suggestions below. Who was that? PM. Here's the other pipes I've had today. Quite a good one actually. There's 6 pipes. A few bottle tops. Should say that these are 1750. That one might be slightly earlier, and then they've got a Victorian one there. My find of the day is this padlock. I'm really hoping there's going to be some information on that. So stick around. I'll clean that up, and if there's any maker or place of origin, that'll probably show up. It's in pretty good condition. Got these beautiful brass rivets there keeping it all together. So a few hours in the workshop and that'll be right as rain. Oh, and I found a little button. There we go. Which it's probably 18th century. It's quite a thin one, maybe for a glove or something, or a little petticoat. Stu, is this a petticoat button?
What?
Did you wear it on your petticoat?
Maybe it's a bit small for my size.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's on that. Little rosette or something. Cool. You got Stu? Anything good?
3 pipes, 3 pipe bowls. That's obviously the oldest one.
Yeah, that's quite a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah.
1650s, thereabouts.
Yeah, and then a couple of bag seals. That one's got a nice little star design on it.
Would have been used to stop people tampering in the sacks coming off the boats.
So I'm going to have a look at that when we get home. And then 3 musket balls of different size.
Nice little family musket balls.
Yeah.
Oh, good day, good day. I almost forgot. This little ring, Stu found it, gave it to me. And it fits perfectly. Thanks Stu.
That's right, you're welcome. And we stay dry.
Almost, yeah. So thanks for watching, mud lovers. See you on the next one. Well, this is before. Give it a brush with a brass brush. Well, after a quick scrub, you can see that there's some letters appearing. Looks good. A few more letters. Looks like it says Kings. Don't know. Maker. It's killing me. Come on. What do you say? Put a bit of soap on it, and the soap's got in the letters, and it's just about legible. It looks like it says G.W.Hemmings, Richard's Maker, Old Bargehouse Street. Awesome. So I can't wait to look that up and find a bit more about them. The name on the padlock is actually G.W.Hemmings. Now I couldn't find a lot of information on this person, but I did find out that he was on the list that Kelly's Post Office London Directory in 1853 as a list of lightermen. He also ran his business from Old Bargehouse Street, which now is called something slightly different, but here is an old map showing the location of his business. And in a strange twist of fate, this was the same building that we held our Foragers of the Foreshore exhibition in. What are the chances of that? If you know anything more about this guy, please get in touch and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.